Salibonani molweni guys. Today I've decided ukuthi ndimbothukwa nemaZimbabweans. I've decided ukuthi abantu baseZimbabwe banthuki by speaking the truth ndizoyikhuluma iqiniso, ndizoyikhuluma inyani. I'm going to ndikutawura chokwadi nasi so that we might not beat the bushes and act as if we don't know why South Africans are not happy with us. And it's not about papers. They're just talking about documents. It's not it. Just that South Africans are tired of us. For a long time, they have been embracing us without asking documents and whatever it is. They knew that we don't have documents, most of us. But just that they see that we are not learning anything and we are not willing to participate into construction for our countries. But I'm going to list a few things that are making South Africans angry. The good thing about this is because myself, I speak 13 languages, and in most of these languages, I hear them when they are speaking anything. So I'm going to give highlight to my brothers and sisters, Zimbabweans. If I'm wrong, you can comment down there and you tell me if I'm wrong. First thing is about the employment issue. Zimbabweans are cheap laborers wherever they go, and they claim to use high skills and high quality education by taking jobs from South Africans, and these jobs that they should have been working. And at work, Zimbabweans, they found to be ipimpi, kutwa tina sizipimpi. Kwanzi tunda kushita mapimpi, we go and report some other people's activities to gain favor so that we can be promoted at work. And also at work, Zimbabweans, when the employer is looking for other people to work, we actually call our brothers, not our people that we live in the community with. Also at work, we say that we group against South Africans so that we may transform to change the condition of the working environment to be a Zimbabwean working area, like where we can easily manipulate each other. And another thing is we accept working long hours with less payment. And the other thing is we also work at difficult conditions and we accept it. And there's many at work, but we're going to go deeper about it on another version. So the second thing is noise. Zimbabweans, we have got noise. This is one thing I know. In our communities, we play noise. Even we play music at louder, even sometimes at the wrong place. We really know that as a foreigner, some music that we play, they don't like it because it's new music into their ears. So when we come to some other people's place and then we start playing our music louder and then we dance funny and then we do noise, South Africans really don't like that. And they feel like we are now comfortable, we're enjoying too much, we have forgotten that we came here as desperate, looking and seeking for better opportunities. The other thing is ushina, dirtiness. South Africans are complaining. They say that ever since that foreigners arrived in South Africa, there is a lot of litter. And a lot of places people are just building anywhere to start selling and they leave everything. And I went to witness this. It's the same thing that I've seen in Harare, and it's now also developing in Bulawayo. And these people, mostly my people, the Shona people, they are the one who can easily do. And then when I start speaking this, I know they will be angry, but it's true. This is very true. Let us look at the facts, and we need to accept and acknowledge that we are wrong so that we change. And I don't care, Chorumgantuka. Even if you need to, I don't care. But you need to know the truth and start changing the way you are handling the life that you are actually sharing with others in the communities. So we talked about employment, we talked about noise, we talked about dirtiness, dirty. And I want to share also about the lack of community participation. And I witnessed some time ago when the community of Masiphumelele asked me as a leader for foreigners to call foreigners to come to meetings as much as everyone was called, because But to my surprise, it was me, my brother, and my few family, and the others, 2-3 people there, among many Zimbabweans who are more than 2,000 to 4,000 in my community. They don't attend meetings, and we were told that we are not going to go to work. We have to march and to demonstrate over the issues that is happening in South Africa. And then we found out that we, mostly Zimbabweans, we had to find ways to go to work, and we left the other South Africans working alone and demonstrating alone for the better of South Africa and the better of hospitals that they were demanding, and clinics and other things. But we foreigners, we went to work. And these are other things that make South Africans angry with us. They feel like we came here to change the way they demand what they want from the government. And another thing again that I've realized that it makes South African angry, we publicly speak about them being uneducated, and we think they are fools. And South Africans really don't like that. That's being honest. They say that if you are wise and clever, and if you're educated, why did you run away from your country? So another thing again that South Africans don't like is the issue of Zimbabweans coming here, mostly Zimbabweans, and fight with their wives and their husbands. And they think that we are actually failing to know and understand that we did not come here to break families. And another thing again that they are not happy about is the numbers of Zimbabweans in hospitals with small children. And I've witnessed that most of my brothers and sisters, we have got many children, 5-6 children, but we are saying we are suffering. These are the concerns that the South Africans, they are really raising, and they are not happy about it, to see people who are saying we are running away from poverty, and then you start making babies. And then they ask questions like, guys, if you're really suffering, why can't you do birth control so that you focus on the children that you have and try to fix your country, than to come here and make babies? And our hospitals are always full with you guys and with you foreigners, and you are not actually looking at the fact that we as South Africans, we are also struggling to get the same services that we are running for. And I want to say, one day when I was in hospital, I had to ask one of the brothers from Zimbabwe. He stood up and then he started saying, but and then he was speaking in English. They are ladies, these people, they are very slow. And then I said to him, my brother, we are not entitled to complain here. And remember, all these people who are in the queue are South African coloreds, South African white people, and South African black people. And me and you, we are the last people to complain here. We should accept that we are here to be assisted and we are foreigners. You must humble yourself and accept that you have visited here. He started talking about rights there, and then I said, let me keep quiet, because this person thought he's right. And then I see that he was even angry to me, because I was trying to tell him that let us act like Malawians. Malawians, you never hear them anyway. You'd never hear them anyway.